Hello everybody and welcome to the third and final handwriting session of this week. So far this week we have covered the curly caterpillar letters that curl around like that. We've looked at the long ladder letters where we're doing straight lines down. Today we're doing a sort of mismatch category of what's called the zigzag monsters, okay? Sounds pretty exciting, and some unusual letters here, ones that perhaps we don't write as often. But again, if we don't write them as often, that might mean we need more practice doing them. So, first letter we're going to look at, Mr. Fenn, is the letter V.
Very good.
Very nice. V, is it sky, grass or soil? What do we think?
Grass.
Absolutely right, It is a grass letter. So the letter V, we do a line that way and a line that way, okay? Line that way, line that way, okay? It's important we go that way round. Again, for joining, because you join this one from the top, all right? And on normal lines, it will look like this. So, line this way, line that way. Top to bottom, and then back up again. Have a go at the letter V, please. Okay, next up, we are going to do the letter W.
Wonderful.
So, the letter W is very similar to V, but with a bit more added to it, okay? So if we do W, it's again same as before, it's in the grass. You go down, up, down, up.
Should really be called double V,
It should.
not double U.
It's what it's called in French, isn't it?
Yes, I know that, yeah. I knew that.
Did you know that? That's a fact for you. I think that's right anyway. We might need to fact check this after the video. Yeah, it is. W is basically a double V, okay? Now the one mistake, Mr. Fenn, I don't know about you, but the one mistake I see children make with this one is just for some reason making it way too wide like that.
I either see that or I see just like it's too big, so it's basically a capital W in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, you're right, So it should stay in the grass, okay? And it shouldn't be too wide. Should just be like that, okay? So if we do it on lines, you should see it should be in line with the V that you've done, down, up, and then another V, like that, okay? Down, up, Okay, have a go at your W's, please. Right, next up, we're going to do the letter Z.
Zany Z. I don't know.
He's struggling more and more to think of words at this stage. So Z, again, not a letter that we have to write that often, but that does mean, in fact, if I had a top 5 list of letters I've seen children get wrong this year, Z would be up there. I've seen loads of backwards Z's this year. So definitely one we need to practice. Letter Z, again, grass letter. They're all grass letters today, by the way. For this one, we say zigzag, zig. The important thing is that you remember to go this way. Zig, zag, zig. Zig, zag, zig. Just like that, okay? So, on normal lines, it will look like this. In line with the other letters we've done today. Across, diagonal, across. Like that, okay? So, have a go at your letter Z, please. Okay, we've only got one more letter to go today. That letter is the letter X.
Xylophone?
X is xylophone.
I don't know.
That's what I always learned as a kid, and I expected as an adult to see much more xylophones than I actually have. You don't often see it.
Xylophones and X-rays. We so rarely use either.
So again, because it's a letter we don't use that often, definitely one we need to practice. The thing is with this one, a lot of adults do this one quite differently. If there's any letter where there are different rules for how to form it, it's this one. And actually, it doesn't matter too much because X is a letter that we never join to other letters, all right? So the way I do X, starting from the top of the grass, I go down this way and then down that way, okay? Down this way, down that way, all right? And again, it should be the same size as the other letters that we've done today, on the grass, sat on the line, across, 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 across. Okay, so have a go at the letter X, please. Alright, and that brings us to the end of that slightly more obscure family of letters. Okay, there's some letters that perhaps we don't use as often as other letters, but ones that are still important to get right. As ever, if there are any you found more difficult, please do feel free to go back, practice those ones again. And thank you for joining in with our handwriting lessons this week. See you later, guys.